Mazda CX-5 is a 5-seat crossover that aims squarely at an extremely competitive market. That's not the whole story, however. This is an important car for Mazda and represents a number of firsts for the Japanese firm. It's the first vehicle built entirely without the support of its partners Ford, and it's the first to use the company's new Skyactiv platform. So what is Skyactiv? If you listen to the blurb from Mazda, it's a way of building more efficient cars. Lighter-weight, lower CO2 emissions and better fuel economy are the aim of the game, without losing any of the driving enjoyment the firm is so proud of. The CX-5 is a car to take note of. It's the first car on this platform, but from now on every new Mazda we see will use the same Skyactiv technology and design ideas. Low emissions Mazda's clever Skyactiv technology helps the CX-5 achieve impressively low carbon dioxide emissions for a mid-size SUV. The petrol-engined models are good, offering a CO2 output 139 GkM, while the diesel engine can get down to as low as 119 GkM depending on the model. That's as little as many superminis, yet the CX-5 offers plenty of space. In achieving such low emissions, Mazda has not had to compromise on the way the CX-5 drives or its performance, both of which are among the best in its class. The petrol engine can be noisy when worked harder and the automatic gearbox is sometimes slow to react, but most buyers will choose the diesel engine with manual gearbox and enjoy the CX-5 at its best. Interior Mrs. Premium feel the CX-5 is very clearly a Mazda in the way the cabin is styled and laid out, making it very practical and easy to get to grips with. However, some of the plastics don't have the quality to the touch of cars such as the Audi Q5 or Honda CR-V. Given this is the opposition the CX-5 is up against, it's a little disappointing the CX-5 doesn't have more cabin appeal, though we have no doubts whatsoever about the Mazda's durability or the quality of its construction. Updates for 2015. 3 years into the CX-5's life, Mazda has released a revised model for 2015 which features minor tweaks to the design, new safety features and more kit as standard. In terms of design, the latest model features a new LED lighting signature, a lower shark fin antenna, a redesigned grille and more defined headlights and fog lamps. Inside there's a new center console touchscreen system and electronic parking brake, plus Sport nav models get a new adaptive headlight system as standard. To help reduce wind and road noise in the cabin, insulation has been greatly improved to helping to make the CX-5 even more comfortable on the road. So is this a revolutionary car sporting truly green credentials and an engaging drive? Read on for our comprehensive Mazda CX-5 review to find out. Performance. There are 3 engine options and 2 gearboxes to choose from. A 2.0-litre petrol unit in the Mazda CX-5 gets 163 bhp and pulling power is rated at 210 Nm. The petrol engine pulls strongly and, although somewhat vocal when worked hard, it does the job very nicely indeed. It boasts CO2 emissions of just 139 GkM. The petrol engine car will get to 62 miles per hour in 9.2 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 124 miles per hour. 2 gearboxes. You can have either a 6-speed manual, which is a veritable joy to operate thanks to Mazda borrowing design ideas from the MX-5, or a 6-speed automatic with the diesel engines. This offers drivers the ability to shift gears manually, albeit somewhat slower than a twin-clutch gearbox, via the conventionally located gear lever. You can also specify front or all-wheel drive. Pair of outputs for diesel engine. The diesel engine, a twin-turbocharged 2.2-litre unit, can be had in 2 power outputs. The lower-powered version generates 148 bhp and 380 Nm of pulling power, and it can be ordered in either 2- or 4-wheel drive. It's likely to be the most popular engine as in two-wheel drive manual configuration it emits just 119 GkM. This means low road tax and company car tax costs. It will go from 0-62 miles per hour in 9.2 seconds, and will reach a top speed of 126 miles per hour. The automatic version takes 10 seconds and will reach 123 miles per hour. There's also a 173 bhp model available in four-wheel drive specification only. With this version, the sprint to 62 miles per hour is dispatched in a brisk 8.8 seconds, while the top speed is 129 miles per hour. Both diesel engines drive extremely well, with torque available from very low revs and an even spread of power right to the 5,200 revolutions per minute tread line. Parkers recommends we'd head for the 148 bhp 2.2 turbo diesel with manual gearbox and front-wheel drive to benefit from the low emissions and excellent fuel economy. Handling: Mazda has gone to great lengths to ensure the CX-5 handles well. The first thing worth mentioning is that this is a light car compared to the competition. The Japanese firm has used some extremely lightweight steel to build the body shell, resulting in the car tipping the scales at just 1,425 kilograms when fitted with the petrol engine. This really shows in the agility the car demonstrates. If you ignore the higher than normal driving position, it doesn't even feel much like an off-roader. Turning is sharp, with the electronic steering assisting in a progressive fashion that may not provide the ultimate in driver feedback but certainly inspires confidence through corners. On four-wheel drive models there's a lot of grip available, and even on the two-wheel drive versions the fat 225 profile tires mean you're never left in a situation where traction is an issue. There's an element of body roll, but nothing too over the top. Being a family-orientated car, with softer suspension, that's pretty much par for the course. Equipment: the Mazda CX-5 is available to buy in 3 trim levels: SL, Luxe and Sport. Standard Mazda CX-5 equipment: every version of the CX-5 comes with ESP, 6 airbags, hill hold assist and Mazda's smart city brake support that performs an emergency stop if the car detects the driver has not reacted to a hazard in front. This system works at town driving speeds to stop the car completely, but it will also help lessen the damage of a higher speed collision. A tire pressure monitoring system is also standard on every CX-5 sold, plus manual height adjusters for front seats. Cruise control is also available in interlevel SLs is climate control, electric windows all round, remote central locking and a push-button starter for the ignition. It also has a CD stereo with MP3 connection, integrated Bluetooth, USB connection, steering wheel controls for the stereo and an integrated 7-inch color display screen in the center console, which was new for spring 2015. Mazda provides the SIL with driver's seat lumbar adjustment, two-way steering column adjustment, 402,040 split and fold rear seat, and a net touch folding for the rear seats. Daytime running lights are standard with leaving coming home function, along with automatic headlights, rain-sensing wipers, rear privacy glass, front fog lights, electrically adjusted door mirrors with power folding, front and rear parking sensors and 17-inch alloy wheels. Moving up to Luxe adds a power tilt and slide sunroof, full leather upholstery, electronic memory seats, heated front seats and lumbar adjustment. Top-off-the-range Sport model come with 19-inch alloy wheels, the adaptive lighting system, reversing camera, premium Bose stereo with 9 speakers and keyless entry and start. Mazda CX-5 accessories. For the CX-5, Mazda offers a range of accessories and options that include a rear bumper protection strip to stop scuffing when loading the boot and a front and a tray in aluminium fact finish. There is also the choice of 19-inch alloy wheels for the SL model, while mud flaps help keep road dirt off the body. Inside, Buyers can go for carpet mats, a boot liner, dog guard, integrated satellite navigation, a cable for the auxiliary jack point and a cool box that sits between the front seats. A child seat is an option that attaches to the ISOFIX mounts, while less valuable cargo can be carried on the optional roof rack or in a roof box. There is also a cycle carrier and ski and snowboard carrier available for the CX-5. Customers can also order a tow bar and all of the necessary electrics. New for 2015 is a safety pack, available as an option for Sport NAF models only, which includes the latest advanced systems like blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning and collision prevention systems. Advanced headlight technology, which automatically changes the beam to reflect your surroundings, is also available on higher models as standard or an option. Comfort. The ride is very good indeed, so you get great Mazda CX-5 comfort. It feels extremely measured on less than ideal road surfaces and will negotiate bumps and potholes in a style usually reserved for more expensive cars. There's a lot of room available too. With two fully grown adults in the front, there's loads of headroom and still enough space for adults to sit in comfort in the back. You'll notice a bit of noise traveling in the CX-5, but in a characteristic break from the norm, Mazda has decided not to make the car the last word in silent motoring. The firm believes you should hear the engine, so it has engineered the sound deadening in a way that allows those frequencies into the cabin while dampening others such as road and tire noise. Practicality. Boot space in the CX-5 is quoted at 503 litres to the beltline, or 463 litres to the tongue cover, which shelters rear passengers from the cold when loading the boot. It comes up automatically when the boot lid is raised, and is also easily removed and stows away neatly in the boot when not required. The maximum possible load space in the CX-5 is 1,620 litres, and that's achieved with all three back seats folded down. This also provides a flat floor. The seats can be folded independently, which means you have the option of simply folding down the middle one, or either side for the classic 60 hours 40 minutes configuration. Compared to other cars in the same class, the CX-5 also has a fairly low load height, which further adds to the practicality. There are spaces to hold litre bottles of drink in both front and back, along with an 8-litre glove box and a console between the two front seats. Safety. The Mazda CX-5 safety record is excellent, and the car has achieved a full 5-star rating from Euro NCAP for its occupant crash safety. It also scored well for child safety and crash systems, helped by standard smart city brake support. There are a whole host of active and passive safety features on the car, primary of which is the aforementioned super strong steel body shell. Other passive systems include standard front, side and passenger airbags, whiplash-reducing seats and bodywork optimized to prevent injury to pedestrians in the event of a collision. Active safety features include smart city brake support, which helps you avoid colliding with cars at low speeds by preparing the brakes, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring and high beam control system. This automatically swaps between high and low beam headlights in order to provide the best visibility while not blinding other motorists. Reliability. As there's so much new and innovative about the CX-5, it's difficult to assess how reliable the car will be at this time. Many of the components haven't gone through the rigors of testing via the general public as they've been created specifically for this car. However, the firm has a fairly strong reputation when it comes to general vehicle resilience, so we don't anticipate any major Mazda CX-5 reliability problems.